On the morning of February 17, 1977, Ugandans and the world received the shocking news that the Archbishop of Uganda, Janani Luwum, had been murdered. The government newspaper that morning was printed with the headline, "Archbishop and 2 ministers die in a motor accident." But there was no doubt in anyone's mind that they had been murdered by President Idi Amin's security forces.
The murder of the Most Reverend Janani Luwum, Archbishop of the Anglican province of Uganda, Rwanda, Burundi, and Boga Zaire, by the Uganda government security forces, is a crime that has caused shock and horror throughout the church around the world. The report that his death was caused by a motor accident is as preposterous as the allegations leveled against him by President Amin. Archbishop Luwum is only one more victim of the wave of atrocities in Uganda, against which we in the All Africa Conference of Churches have consistently protested for a number of years. We are alarmed and terrified by indications that the murder of the Archbishop may be part of a campaign of terror unleashed against Christians in Uganda. Once again, we call upon President Amin to put an immediate end to these indiscriminate killings in Uganda. We reiterate the request that I sent to him yesterday, that a delegation from the All Africa Conference of Churches be allowed to visit Uganda to examine the evidence which lay behind the allegations brought against the Archbishop, and particularly now to inquire into the circumstances surrounding his death.
Idi Amin again flatly denied those charges, that he was personally responsible for the death of the 3 men. In this footage shot yesterday in Uganda, Amin used the Conference of African Nations to insist he was not guilty. He said he wasn't even there.
I heard from BBC that I am the one who was shooting the bishop and the minister. It is completely nonsense. I was here in the Nile mansion. I never go outside.
To prove his point, he allowed a group of reporters to enter the country to show them where the accident was supposed to have happened.
How it turned over, and then you see the back of the car was that way. When I came up, this one I did see was the back. Yep.
He even had a pamphlet printed showing pictures of the wrecked automobile. Later at a news conference, he repeated charges that he was the victim of a conspiracy to invade Uganda and overthrow his government. And it was no surprise who he named as the chief conspirators.
Even they went as far as saying that even they were planning for my assassination by British, Americans, and Israelis. This is not from me, but from those people who have been arrested and show where arms, ammunition, grenades are from.
New charges at the American government.
Whatever happened in Uganda, it is a car accident like thousands of people dying in New York, Washington, and all part of United States of America every day. And even criminal highway robbery happening in the United States every day. Do you think that it is necessary to send a independent commission of inquiry to America to investigate your murder of your head of state, including President Kennedy, and CIA themselves, after being confused by Dr. Kissinger, they quarreled themselves, they dismissed themselves. Some of them now became against the CIA, revealing all the secrecy of the CIA, what they were doing in the world, murdering strong leaders like me, who are in the list to be murdered.